Big news, everyone. So, I'm bringing you a pathway to Canada. I know that a lot of people are looking for ways to move down to Canada. So, on my channel, I do bring these different pathways. So, there's something for everyone. So, if you don't qualify for one, you can qualify for the other one, right? So, in this video, I'm bringing you a new pathway to my channel. This is really new and it's a very good one. For this one, you don't need proof of funds, right? You can migrate with your family. Yeah, you can move immediately with your family to Canada, and it's a pathway to permanent residency. You get your PR in Canada, settle permanently in the country. Like, it's really a good one, right? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about it. Okay. And one thing about moving to Canada is that settlement in Canada is really easy, and the quality of life in Canada is really amazing. It's good for families, good health care, good education. It's one of those countries that is so open to immigrants, like so open to immigrants. They welcome immigrants with open arms, and that is why they have so many pathways into the country. So if you check, my channel, I have a playlist for everything Canada, so you can go check out that playlist. It's on the top right corner of your screen and also in the description box below, right? So you can get to see the different pathways I've talked about on my channel. And in today's video, it's a new pathway. I'm so excited about this. So I do hope that someone watching this video can take advantage of this pathway and move down to Canada this year. Processing this pathway down to Canada is real fast. They've given it priority. So if you start the process immediately, this year you will land in Canada. So in this video, I'm going to tell you everything about this visa, who can apply, the eligibility criteria, the documents you need, everything about the visa. I'm going to let you know in this video, so you really want to watch this video to the end. If you're here for the first time, my name is Jackie and welcome to my channel. Do subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you always get first-hand breaking information about ways to relocate abroad, to study, to work, and to live. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I truly appreciate your support. Thanks for always watching. And please do me a favor. I need a favor from you right now. It is free. It is easy. Just smash the like button, hit the like button, like this video just to appreciate the work that I do here. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to talk to me personally, I have a one-on-one consultation, so you can send me an email and we can arrange that so you can talk about your own personal needs for relocation. All right, so this is the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot, which is the EMPP, right? So it combines refugee settlement and economic immigration. It's a pathway that helps skilled refugees immigrate to Canada through existing economic programs and gives employers access to a new pool of qualified candidates to fill job openings. So I'm going to be showing you how this pilot works, who is eligible, how to apply for this program, and after you apply, what next, and then your preparation to arrive in Canada. So it's going to be very detailed. This video is going to be very detailed, all right? So do bear with me and watch to the end. So let's start from how the pilot works for candidates. Let's start from there. How does this work? Okay. All right. So immigrate through the EMPP, how the pilot works. Okay. So we are expanding the economic mobility pathways pilot, right? So this is it. So they created the EMPP to help skilled refugees immigrate to Canada through existing economic programs to support Canadian labor market needs. So this is really good. So on this program, right, you will be able to take advantage of any three of these programs, and the requirements are going to be reduced for this program, right? I don't know if you understand. Well, you get to see more details as we go. So the pilot combines refugee settlement and economic immigration. Before you apply for the EMPP, you apply for one of these immigration programs: the Atlantic Immigration Program, the Provincial Nominee Program, or the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. So the support we provide overseas is tailored to refugees. The selection criteria, including the ability to settle independently in Canada, is assessed using economic immigration requirements. So what the EMPP would do is this. This is what they are going to do. So they will help you apply to a specific economic immigration program by making it easier for you to be eligible for an economic immigration program. Complete the application, complete and submit your application, and start your new life in Canada. So they are going to help you with all of this and make it easier, right? So some requirements that are existing for those programs will be reduced for those that are going to be applying through the EMPP, right? Through this pilot, we will make it easier for you to apply and be eligible to the economic program you choose, waive the application and biometric fees for you and any of your dependents. So no application fees, it is completely free. And then they will review and process the application in 6 months or less, in most cases. And then they will cover the cost of your pre-departure medical services and medical exams. So the medical exams you need to do before moving to Canada, they're going to cover that fee. So I mean, everything is just provided. So there's maybe no financial requirements for you. And then there's also a loan. They will allow you to use a loan to meet financial requirements as well. So you can do this absolutely without any savings, right? And then they'll give you access to immigration loans that will cover your travel costs, and all of that. So everything you need, and even startup costs after you arrive Canada. So when you arrive Canada, they're also going to give you a loan to start your new life in Canada, and also the right of permanent residency fee. You can also pay for your permanent residency from that loan as well. So this is really cool, right? So let's see who can apply. Now we know, we have a brief idea on what this program, how it works. So let's see who can apply. So you must be a refugee, and you can prove this. To prove this, you must be a convention or country of asylum refugee. So two kinds of refugees can apply for this. So let's find out, what is the convention. Convention refugee is a person who is outside of their home country or country where they normally live and fears returning to that country because of a well-founded fear of persecution for reasons of race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion, right? So if you fall under this, you can apply. And then the second set of refugees are member of the country of asylum, which is a person who is outside of their home country or the country where they normally live and is seriously affected by civil war, armed conflict, or a massive violation of human rights. So you could be outside your country and then you experience, a civil war. Let's say a war breaks out while you're in that country, or there's an armed conflict or a massive violation of human rights, then you can apply for this as well. All right, so let's go back to that. So another thing is, you must be outside Canada and your country of persecution. You must have no durable solution in the country you're living in. You have one of these documents. If you don't have a referral letter from one of your partners, so they have one of their partners, rather, their partners on this program. I'm going to see that later. So if you don't have a referral letter from them, you should have one of these documents: a valid positive refugee status determination from the UNHCR or a refugee hosting state, right? And then proof you're an asylum seeker abroad, registered or recorded by the hosting state. So I know many people fall under this because I've done one-on-one consultation with people who are asylum seekers abroad, people that are, have registered, are seeking asylum, or waiting for their hearing. I've had, consultation with many of these kinds of people. So I know that many of my viewers do qualify for this pathway, and that is why I'm bringing it to you. And then proof you're registered or recorded as a person of concern by the UNHCR if you don't have a positive RSD yet. Okay, so like I said earlier, if this does not apply to you, you can check other pathways on my channel. There are quite a number of them you can look at. And then number two is admissibility. You must be admissible to Canada, right? So you shouldn't have anything that is stopping you from entering Canada, maybe a criminal record, or you've committed a crime already in Canada, or you've been deported from, something that would not let you to be admissible. You can check this, to find out more details. I'm going to leave the link to this in the description so you can see all the details, right? And then number 3, you must be eligible for an economic immigration program. So you must be eligible for one of these programs, either the AIP, the PNP, or the RNIP. So there are links here to check them out to see if you're eligible for any of them. And then to qualify for one of these, you must have English or French skills, education or job training, and work experience, a job offer from a Canadian employer for full-time work. So to qualify for one of these, you must have this. All right. So if you want to apply for AIP or RNIP, as part of the EMPP, you don't need to meet some eligibility requirements for this program. So like I said earlier, they're going to reduce requirements for these programs if you're going under the EMPP. So you don't need to prove you worked the number of hours asked for in the time frames listed. Instead, you only need to show you work the same number of hours in general before you apply. And then you can apply for a loan to meet the requirements of having enough money to support yourself and your family when you come to Canada, right? Okay, so let's move on over to how to apply. Let's quickly see that. And how to apply, you can apply for the EMPP on your own or with the help from a non-government partner. All right. So there are 7 partner organizations outside government that can help you to apply for this, right? So they will help you connect to employers in Canada, and then they'll prepare for a job offer, then apply for the EMPP. So they're going to help you with, getting a job and things like that. So the employers in Canada do work with these NGOs, right, to hire workers, basically. So these 7 organizations are like the middlemen between the candidate and the employer. So they're going to help you with all that process. And then if you use a partner that can issue a referral letter, they make sure you meet the definition of a refugee for the EMPP before you apply. You need fewer forms and documents for your application, and you still need a job offer from a Canadian employer. Partners that can provide a referral letter include Talent Lift, Talent Beyond Borders, and Jumpstart Refugee Talent. There are links here as well, so you can check them out. If you use another partner or apply on your own, you have to submit proof of your current refugee situation with one of these. And we've seen these 3 already in the previous page. And then you have to complete the Schedule 20 form. Then these other partners include the Refuge Point, Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, Focus Humanitarian Assistance, and the International Rescue Committee. So those are the partners involved in the EMPP. And then number 3 is you complete the application. So there are 2 applications you must complete. The first one is one application for the economic immigration program. So you choose which program you're going to go for, and then you complete that application for that program. And then the second one is the application for the EMPP, right? So first one is an existing economic immigration program you're going to apply for, and then the EMPP. And then you must submit both applications together. Now, there are now 2 ways you can apply. One is online and one is by mail, right? So you can do it online or you do it by email. All right, so next, complete your immigration program application. So when you're done with that, you've completed everything. So to participate in the EMPP, you must first complete an application for one of the following. Yeah, we've seen all of that. So you choose the one you're applying for, and then you complete your application for the EMPP as well. So having done that, let's see. So all this is information on how to apply for the EMPP, the step 1, which is, what we've already gone through. And then the step 2, there's a document checklist, and then you fill out the form as well. There are links for all of these PDFs, so you can check it out. And then you complete your form, you submit your application, right? So after you apply, what next? So they're going to process the application, and this is details on how it will be processed. Okay. So this is all the information you need for that. I believe that you can check out all this information on your own. I'm trying not to make this video to be too long so it doesn't get boring, right? Okay. So these are all the steps that you need. And then you will get your permanent resident status. If we approve your application, we'll issue you and your family members a visa for travel to Canada, right? So when your application is successful, you get a visa to move to Canada and with your family as well. And then a confirmation of permanent residence. So you're actually moving as a permanent resident and you're moving with your family. So next up, prepare for arrival. Before you arrive in Canada, this is what you need to do. And then after you arrive in Canada, this is what you need to do. Help for new immigrants. So there are many services to help you and your family learn or improve English and French. They're going to help you find a job if you don't have one already and find activities in your new community as well. So those are things that need to be done. And then you confirm your permanent resident status, and all the things you need to do once you arrive in Canada. So that's all the information, here for this pathway, the Economic Mobility Pathways Pilot. So go through it carefully. The link is going to be in the description, the link to this page. So you're going to see all the information yourself. Just go through it carefully to see how you qualify for this, how you can qualify for this, and how you can go ahead to apply for this program. If you found this video helpful, do give it a like, that is a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you've not done that already so you can be seeing more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.